Hi, this is Pastor Ken and Lisa. We're here on an amazing Israel tour, and we're so thankful that we get to be right now at a place called the Jerusalem Museum. And behind us is a 1 to 50 model of the entire city of Jerusalem. And I was just something pondering as our guide was sharing today, something that really stirred me up. He said that all the Jews today look at what Abraham did by offering Isaac as really the prototype for all other sacrifices. They actually say in their midrash that Isaac put that wood on top of him, and it was like him carrying a cross, which we know is a picture of Yeshua. And what the thing that the Lord began to deal with me is like, Isaac and Abraham, if they are the prototype of what sacrifice really means, and all other sacrifices built off that, it's interesting that Isaac never really had to give his life. And Abraham didn't have to really offer his son. He just had to be willing to offer him and to lift him up before the Lord. And I was thinking that what God really, so the scripture that really spoke to me is that obedience is better than sacrifice. And what God is really looking for in our lives is, will we obey him? If we just choose to obey him, that's what he's really looking for. And so if you're watching today, I want you to just ponder in your heart, what does God want me to do? What does he ask of me? And are you being obedient? Because I know there's another scripture in Isaiah 1. It says, if you're willing and obedient, you'll eat of the good of the land. So I just think how amazing. I know there's power in the blood and the power of sacrifice, but what's more important to God than that actual blood being shed is, are you willing? Will you obey me? And so it just blessed me. And I see Yeshua, he laid down his life. He was willing to obey God. And that's the fulfillment of really what Abraham did with Isaac and his son. So I just think Yeshua just gives us that heart to obey him and follow him. And I think that is really the heart of following Yeshua. It's not the letter of the law, it's the spirit of the law. He wants us to obey him. And with that, God is well pleased. From Jerusalem, shalom, shalom.